L'chaim, and welcome to my kitchen again. For those of you who came back a few times, I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. I kept thinking I'm talking to myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, I'd like to talk about the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning. Because actually, to me, that's the most important part of my day. You wake up in the morning after your neshama has been in Shamayim giving a din v'cheshbon of everything you've done. And guess what? It's back. What a miracle. And the first thing we do, before we wash Negelwasser, before we do anything, you get up, you get to the side of your bed, you sit down, takes 12 seconds, those 12 seconds when you're still at tazeh. And I don't know how the rest of the world does it. This is how we in Chabad do it. We put our hands together and put our fingers towards our heart, and we say, Meida'ani lefonecho melech chai v'kayom, shechazarto b'nishmosi b'chemlo rabo emanosecho. Why? For many reasons. Let me first go to the beginning. What are we called? What is the Jewish people called? We're called Yehudim. From which word is Yehudim? So I know everyone in whoever's listening to me is saying Yehudim comes from the word Yehuda. Of course. But Yehuda is, whose son is he? Do you remember? He's Leah's son. Number what son is he? Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda. He's the fourth son. Why are we called Yehudim? Why aren't we called Reuvenim, Shimenim, Levium, some of us? Why are we called Yehudim? Because the whole concept of Eid is Heidoyo. Why? When Leah knew that she was one of the Imoes to have a section of the Shvatim, she figured 4 Imoes, 3 Shvatim per each. When she had her fourth son, which was Yehuda, she realized she's getting more than the rest. So she said, Hapam Eides Hashem. This time, I want to thank Hashem. But it doesn't just mean thank. It means acknowledge. It means, I don't know how to say that, so watch me. It means realizing that Hashem is in charge. It means that it all comes from Him. So when we wake up in the morning, we sit down on our beds and we right away say, Meida'ani lefonecho. I acknowledge Hashem. I thank you. And more than anything, I acknowledge and I admit that everything comes from you. That you are totally in charge. As my father, Olav Shalom, used to say with a twinkle in his eye, Rube de Rube, für der Eberste die Welt. Everything is up to Hashem. Listen, my life isn't any better than yours. I've had tzoros, the same as you, and maybe more and maybe less. It all comes from Hashem. The good comes from Him. The not so good comes from Him. Maybe one day we'll understand, but it all comes from Him. And so when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we have to do is acknowledge that it's His. Meida'ani lefonecho melech chai v'kayom. And who are you? Melech, king. Chai v'kayom, you're always here. You're beire, you're manhig, you're always here. And then at the end you tell him, Rabbo emunosecho, I believe in you totally. Rabbo emunosecho has a lot of taichin. I choose to say that one. I believe in you totally. And I believe that whatever you do right. And I thank you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for after you saw my neshama go up there, you sent it back to me. I thank you. And so let's start our day with Meida'ani lefonecho. Thank you very much. Thank you for being there. For more contact information, go to the bottom and send me a message, or if you have any kind of suggestion, or even if you have critique, but do it nicely. I'm very sensitive. Seid gesund. Bevirchas Mashiach now. L'chaim.